Hello, hello. Well, um, we're a bit under the weather tonight. I was working away in my garage till about 7 p.m. when I was supposed to start. So, apologies if you've been waiting or I've missed you, but we'll get underway soon. So, yeah, just yeah, just hang on. I'll be with you in a minute. So there we go, and we'll make that like that. So just doing a few of my setup procedures now. So first thing I'm going to do now is to try and link my tablet. So that involves a little bit of interesting stuff. Yeah, I've just got to go and start a file that opens it all up. I'm using screen copy. Um, it's a little sort of batch file I downloaded from somewhere on the internet. And I click on this here and it should um, ask my um, ask my laptop, and then I allow it, and then I click on it again, and feel free to ask any questions. And there it is. So I'm just going to minimize that, bring that over to here. I've got to make sure I've got the right scene set up in my OBS. So yes, I've got it set up for maths, which that doesn't. That's right there. Okay, and this is the one that we want. I'm using Samsung Notes here. Just got to check that it's all fitting in. So there's the top of the screen there. Yeah, I think that's the bottom of the screen there. Pretty much the top there. Side there, that there, that there. Okay, and so that's that. And now I'm just going to link my phone, which goes up on the other side there. Just this is just using phone link. So that usually goes pretty easily. Phone link, and that's all connected. Yeah, I'll just click on that, and that puts it up there. Cool. And minimize that, get that out of the way. And there's my little phone, and then we can go to Chat GPT there, and I can go to the history, and for some reason it's in German. I've got no idea. And that's where we were at last time with the Chat GPT. So what I want to what I want to do, why did that all disappear? Oh, that's that one there. That's not it there. Phone link. Oh. And for some reason it's decided that it's going to go all AWOL on me. I don't know why it wanted to do that. Oh, that's not it anyway. This is it here. Oh dear. Problems. Oh, okay. Let's see what it's done. It's gone wobbly. Oh, there we go. It's inverted the screen. Damn it. What did you do that for? That's where it all belongs. So that can drop down there. And I think we're all good there now. Okay, let's go there, and here we are. Right, so right, 7:16. What time have we got? 7:22. So I'll go maybe half an hour. So took a little while to get going. This is number 13. So this is number 13. So I'll just do a bit of a screen grab of that for the thumbnail. Got to have a thumbnail. So here we go. Just use the snipping tool. And there we go. Whip that out there like that. Okay. Number 13. Right. And oh, we've got to save that, and I just save that in my downloads, and then I adjust it at the end of the show. And here's the chat all going, so we're good to go. All right, and I'm going to go with a new page, and we'll just lock that in place. So one of the things I was doing yesterday was drawing straight line graphs and generally coordinates and things like that. So there's a number of things that we can do with straight line graphs. So obviously if this is X and Y, well, let's say, for instance, we have 2 points. We could choose any 2 points. So this point here, that might be the point. Let's say that's 5, and this point here is going to be 4. So that's the point 4, 5. And let's choose a point down here. Let's say that's 1, and this here's 7. So this, oh, that's -1. So let's say this is the point -1, 7. And we want to draw the graph, or name the graph between these points. I'll just make it a different color just to make it a bit easier. So it's going to go something up there like that between the 2 points. One of the things I would really recommend whenever you're doing these things or drawing these things is a diagram, and try and keep it to scale. Not exactly. When we use maths paper, typically we use a gridded paper, and I can actually get gridded paper on here, but I like to have it clean, like the old clean skin. So yeah, now if we want to name that there, so well, let's see what we can. It's a sketch, so we don't know exactly what these points are. We know these 2 points here, but if we do a construction line here, we can see we can see there that we can work out what the gradient is. So this here is, the gradient here is, it goes from -1 to 4. So the way to work that out is 4 minus 4 we've got 4 over there minus -1. So we're going to go from there, that direction is minus -1, and that equals 5. And we could see that because it's 1 plus 4 is 5. And that is the run. That's the run. And then the rise, we can see that this is the actual length in here. It's not a coordinate. Perhaps I should use a different type of bracket. Okay. So in here, this is 4, and this is a -7, isn't it? This is -7. So again, the rise, it goes 5 minus -7, and that equals 12. Okay. 5 there minus -7. That equals 12. Therefore, m, the gradient, m equals rise over run, 5. 12 over 5. That's our rise. We know that's the rise over run. Now, so now we know that our graph is something like y equals 12 over 5 x plus c. Because we know the gradient and we just have to find out c. But we know a point on the graph. We know that 4, 5 is on it. So we can say, we can substitute that point 4, 5 to determine what c is. And so we get 5 equals 12 over 5 times 4 plus c. Right? Y is 5, substituted in. X is 4, substituted in. C is the unknown. So if we multiply everything by 5, and I mean everything, we're going to get 5 times 5 is 25. equals 48. 12 times 4 is 48 over 5. You can say there's a 1 under there. 12 fours are 48 over 5, and you multiply that by 5, you get 48. And plus 5c. Okay, so now we can subtract 48. So we get 25 minus 48 equals 5c. Okay, 25 minus 48 equals 5c. That's going to be negative 23 equals 5c. Negative 23 equals 5c. Divide through by 5. C equals 4 3/5. Negative. Or negative 23 over 5. Okay, so that's the intercept there. So we know that that is 4 3/5. Okay, so let's have a look at I'll do some work up here now. Bit all over the place. Let's have a look at when x equals negative 1. So we've got y equals 12 over 5 x plus minus 23 over 5. So when x equals negative 1, we get 12 over 5 times negative 1 minus 23 over 5, which equals 35, negative 35 over 5, which equals negative 7, which is this value here. So when x is negative 1, y equals negative 7. So, yeah, that's all good. And let's just go the full hog. What's going to be the value here when y equals 0? When y equals 0, 12 over 5x will equal 23 over 5. Right, because we'll, where's our formula? 12 over 5 times 0. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. 12 over 5 x will equal y will be 0, so 23 over 5. And so x will equal 23 over 12, which equals 1 and 11 twelfths. 1 and 11 twelfths. Yeah, because 12 over, so you multiply, so 12x equals 23. X equals 23 over 12, which is 1 and 11 twelfths. Now, x equals 23 over 12. And there we go. So that's a nice little, a whole interesting thing is that if we take any 2 points, we can calculate how they go. So just the equation of a straight line. Now there is a formula for this. There's a formula for it, and I can't remember it offhand, but it's sort of x1 over x2. Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT how it works, and we'll go that way. So yeah, we can just come down here. What is the formula for the equation of a line between two coordinates, so that's x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. All right, now you might have some typical question about this. What the hell's all this mean? So don't be frightened to ask questions. You're not expected to know anything, but I'm just trying to keep it in some sort of context here. So is that working that out? Oh no, I've got to click on here. So it's linked to my phone. So yeah, find the slope, which was y2 minus y1. So if you sort of see here, this would be x1 y1, and this here would be x2 y2, and you'll see that it's sort of done. So it's calculated the slope, which is what I did first, and then it's put that into point slope form. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So you can just and then you can just poke it in, rearrange, and then you get it. So do you want to try one? So now it's going to give us one to try. So God knows what it's going to come up with based on its past experiences. But let's go yes, and I'll do one more, and possibly we'll do one for homework. So, right. Okay, so we'll do it their way there. So right, use the formula. Okay, so let's do this one. So you can derive it from first principles, but quite often these formulas are given on formula sheets for exams and things like that. So we're going to use the points 2, 5 and 6, 13. So this one here, this is going to be x1, and this one here is going to be y1, and this here is x2, and this is y2. Okay, so find the slope. So let's go back to the slope. There's a bit of an equation there, and it's okay. Come on, where is it? Okay, so y2 m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is 13 minus y1 is 5 and x2 is 6 and x1 is 2. So that's 8 over 4, which equals 2. So it's positive slope. Right, now next step is to use the point formula. So you go y minus y1, which is 6, equals m, which we've determined is 2, and then x minus x1, which is, oh, that should be y1, sorry. Oops. Y minus y1. That should be 5. Y minus y1. Yeah, we just used the 1. So this is 0.1. This is 0.2. Okay, so we just used y minus y1 equals mx minus x1, which is 2. Okay, so what we've got to do is expand that out. 2x minus 4. So that's that times that minus that times that. Like so. So that's 2x minus 4. Okay, so now let's add 5 to both sides. So we get y equals 2x minus 4 plus 5. Y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, so let's well, we used the first formula there, so let's just check this point here. 6, 13, and so we get y 13 equals 2 times 6 plus 1. That's correct. And yeah, if we look at 2 times 2 plus 1 is 5. So looks like it's all pretty good. Right. So let's see what we got. Oh, let's check. Y equals 2x plus 1. And that's my answer. And perfect. I don't know what that little symbol it's got over the 2 is, but angle A, I think that might be something to do with grade. Yeah. I'll ask it. What are those funny symbols after the two? All it looks like. I don't know what's it going to think about this. What is it going to think about this? Oh, I haven't asked it yet. I have to tell it. Those funny symbols are just parts of the equation formatting. They show proper maths layout like you'd see in textbooks or handwritten notes. No. Don't think it is. But anyway. Right. Ooh. Looks like he's written some Chinese characters there. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, okay. So let's all good. How about 1, 2, B, 1, 2, take away 4 tomorrow. Swedish. Find the equation of the line that passes through the point -3, 7 and 5, 1. And we'll check that out tomorrow. So Yeah, -3, 7, and 5, -1. I don't know, that sounds a little bit familiar. It's not the one I did, is it? No. Oh, that's all good. Okay. All right. So, yeah, the equation of the line that passes through that. We'll have a look at that tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be on time and there won't be any problems. So, yeah, good night. This has been a maurieo presentation, recorded live in our lovely little studio in downtown Naruawahia, the Big Smoke in Aotearoa, New Zealand, a place where Kiwis live in a paradise we like to call God's own country. Good night. Take care. Good gardening to you all. Bloody marvellous.